Hey, KenShuMC here with InUPress Broadcasting and the KnTST Clan community. Today is a bit of a catch-up. Regularly scheduled is the Conan XL's community stream. We did that Monday as a sample catch-up testing. We're introducing the KnTST Clan community podcast. We're looking for a time and date to stream it. So if you can put in your comments or direct messages when you would like to see the KnTST Clan community podcast, business podcast. So this is your introduction to the KnTST Clan business podcast with me, KenShuMC, as your host, and guests brought on. Possibly a co-host. I have one from the UK, East London, a business student from a practicum that I did with them, who is learning business and working, and may co-host with me. Maybe. We're working the logistics of that out. Lydia or Haley may join me from their streams and podcasts. So if you're interested in business, come join us and subscribe and like. Last one was a whopper. It's the highest viewing I've had in any live stream. Currently, I've had over 600 episodes. I removed the whole whack of them. I went and removed the whole whack of them, and unfortunately, that one got removed because YouTube had issues with it. So I had to remove it. But it was the highest viewed one I had recently. So we'll see what happens. So in business, you're introduced to people all the time, cold introductions, warm introductions, and that. The best introduction you can get to a contact is in-person, warm introduction. So one of your contacts introducing you to their contacts and referring you to them. Referring you to their contact. That's the best introduction you can get. Cold contacts are you reaching out to somebody and introducing yourself. That rarely gets much traction. It gets traction sometimes, but it rarely gets good traction easily. Your best introduction is to say to your buddy or your friend or your contact, to say, I'm looking for this and this and this. Can you introduce me to somebody that does this? That, again, if you're looking for an investor, a bank, accountant, HR person, a contractor, a partner, pardon me, that is your best way to do it. Now, if you can't do that, email or a phone call from your contact buddy to their contact saying, hey, I have this friend that is looking for somebody. Can you reach out to him and talk to him? That's your second best. Emails don't work anymore, buddies. Emails don't work. Cold calls don't work. Because if you call somebody up out of the blue and they don't know your number, and like everybody's got caller ID now. Almost everybody. If they look at the number and they don't recognize it and they see a 800 number, they're not going to answer it. Just plain and simple. Most people will not answer it. Or they'll block it. Emails. How many of you read the emails you get every day? You get so many emails, you rarely read half of them. And a lot of them you just send to the junk folder and you don't even bother looking past the subject line. So emails, cold calls don't work. Introductions are the way to go to make contact with people. And then once you make your contact, you build a relationship with the contact by introducing yourself properly, not overselling yourself, not trying to buy or sell yourself right away. Get to know your contact, get to know what they have to offer, and then introduce what you are looking for or what you're offering. Don't push. Don't push. That's the success I've had. Friends to friends. Get to know the person I'm contacting, introduced to. Then introduce what I'm looking for after I know them. I do that with real estate. I do that with finance. I do that with clients. Sometimes you go south and you oversell or you get eager and you push too hard and they back off and they block you out and they ghost you because you got too pushy. But if you're gentle and you get to know them and what their needs and wants and desires are, then introduce yourself. If they ask you what you do and what you have to offer, then you introduce that. But wait until they do. Don't push. That's introductions. Friend to friend, contact to contact, in person, or email or phone call from your friend to friend introducing you. You have to get permission and give permission. Give your permission to your friend or your contact to introduce you. Get in from their contacts permission to be introduced to them. That's the way business works best. I'm KenShuMC with SBC Group, KnTST Clan Community, InUPress Broadcasting, and OSA Networking Group. And I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy your time and great success. Contact me if you wish to know more, or subscribe or like or follow, and leave your comments. Take care. Have a good day.